Welcome to jQuery video series, and this is part 118, and today we're going to start with the show function of jQuery, which comes under the basic effects. So you understand show means to reveal something, show something. Alright, so before we begin, I'm assuming that you might be having a jQuery file with you into your project. You have added the reference of that into your head section. You have also written some basic JavaScript code in order to execute our jQuery instructions. Alright, so now let's have a look at the markup. So basically what I have here is I got one h2, I got one div which has two paragraph tags, and in the end I have one button. So let me quickly browse that. Alright, so if I'm looking into the browser, I can see this is my h2. These are the two paragraphs which is surrounded by my div element, and I have the button. Regarding this blue color border, it is coming because of this class blue, which is right here. So what I'm planning over here is I want to hide this element at present. Alright, so I'm going to write some nasty CSS. I'm going to say display none, and if I do the refresh again, so this element goes away. And now what I want is when someone clicks on this button, that div shows up back. At present you can see over here the div exists right here, but it's in the hidden state. So you can see the display is none, so it is not showing up. It's there. So when I click on this, it should show up, right? So let's do that in jQuery. So what I've done over here is I have taken this button and I have written event on this, a function on this. So you can see over here I have written a click event on this. So when someone clicks on the button, I want to perform this instruction. Alright, so what I'm saying over here is that we are using the show function, and show function is telling us, alright, whatever you give me in this box, I will try to reveal it. Alright, so I'll try to show up. So over here I'm saying that I want to reveal all my div elements. Doesn't matter if any of them are in the hidden state. So I'm targeting all the div elements across this document, but luckily we have only one div element. Right, so that's what we have done, and now let's do the refresh, and once I do show me, it will show me, and you can see the changes over here. The display is blocked, the none is gone. Right, so this is all done by jQuery in one line of code, so that was pretty easy. And now you can be more specific, like I have mentioned over here a div. So there could be a lot of divs could be present across your document, so you need to be very careful. Or you can be a bit more specific, that I want to target only a div who has the class blue, or the safest way is using hash div blue ID, which is right here. So it will have the same effect and no other elements will be impacted. Right, so the div is gone, and once I click it, it comes back. So pretty easy. Now before I leave, and one thing I want to show you is when I click on this thing suddenly jumps up, right? So can we do something about it? So let's do something. And what I'm doing over here is I'm introducing a delay of milliseconds over here. So now let's watch the magic part. So if I click this now, look at the beautiful animation. Isn't that cool? And you're doing all that in this one line of code. So jQuery is awesome. If you want to enjoy animation for a more time, then you can introduce more delay by increasing the milliseconds. So now the animation will be quite slow, and you can see in the Firebug what's going on right here. Alright. So I hope this helps, and we are done with show now. Up next we're going to start with the hide function. And once again, thank you for your time on this, and thank you for listening to me.